And we're set for the first pitch the 4A top ranked between the 4A top ranked Astoria Fishermen and the 3A number 8 Banks Lady Braves. Offensively for Astoria in the top of the first, it will be number 2, shortstop Haley Svensson, followed by number 6, second baseman Finley Cameron, and number 20, Ariana Adams at third base are your top 3 hitters in the lineup for Astoria. If they're able to reach number 24, Lila Carl, or number 22, Taryn Ray, starting pitcher would come to the plate. Defensively for the Braves, starting pitcher and playing the flex position, number 32, Emberly Richardson. Leading off for Astoria, number 2, shortstop Haley Svensson. First pitch misses in the dirt, ball 1. Swung on, grounded to second. Naomi Brown, the throw to first in the dirt, but is dug out for out number 1. Batting second for the Fishermen, number 6, catcher Finley Cameron. Pitch is just outside, 1-0. Pitch, breaking ball drops about waist high off the outer half, 1-1. Pitch from Richardson catches the back corner, 1-2. Richardson delivers. This is well in front of the plate, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Richardson delivers up and away. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two, swung on and missed. Drop, third strike. Throw to first is in time as it gets away from Chloe Long. Through her wickets, but throw to first is in time for out number 2. Batting third for Astoria, number 20, third baseman Ariana Adams. First pitch slides across the back side, 0-1. Astoria black uniforms, purple block font numerals. Astoria in kind of cursive font lettering, purple text with kind of light gold trim. Swung on and missed on a breaking ball, tailing away, 0-2. Ooh, late framed it nicely, but just a little bit high, I believe, 1-2. Astoria defeated Banks at their place earlier this season, 3-0. Just the second loss on the season for the Braves. Astoria only one loss. That came at the Dowls at their spring break tournament last weekend. It also misses outside, 2-2 strikes. Payoff pitch, swung on, and that's going to be caught by Brooklyn Evans behind third for out number 3. Astoria goes in order, no runs, no hits, no errors. And after half an inning, Astoria nothing, Banks coming to the plate.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back, bottom of the first inning. Astoria went in order in the top half. Leading off for the Braves, number 14, second baseman Naomi Brown. Banks in their home white uniforms. Braves in navy blue block font across the chest. Navy blue numerals with Vegas gold trim, also Vegas gold trim on the lettering on the front. First pitch taken for a strike right across the plate, 0-1. This is down and in, 1-1 strike. Baseball with a loss yesterday at Astoria. Rob Frank, track invitational on Saturday at Banks High School. Pitch is way up and away, 2-1. Nearly got away from catcher Finley Cameron for Astoria. Joe's bunt pitches up and away out of the strike zone, I believe 3-1. There was no indication from the umpire that was considered a successful swing. Chop foul off the plate, count is full 3-2. So that's going to likely take away the bunt situation here for Miss Brown. Three-two pitch. Again, chopped foul off the plate, jammed her on a pitch on the inside corner at the knees. Still 3-2 strikes. And popped up, that's going to get out of play right behind the Astoria dugout off the third base side. Still, the count is 3-2 in a great battle to start what should be a very entertaining matchup The entire game is like this. We're in for a doozy. Naomi Brown, first hitter of the game for Banks, taking Astoria pitcher Darren Ray. 7 or 8 pitches deep. That's grounded to third. Throw to first is in time, but she is able to make Miss Ray work on the opening hitter for the Braves. Batting second for Banks, number 10, shortstop Brooklyn Evans. Pitch misses outside for ball one. Shows bunt. Pitch again misses off the plate, 2-0. Banks coming off of a 17-0 three-inning blowout victory of Corbett on Tuesday in their opener here at Banks High School. Definitely not expecting that today. Pitch is up and away, and Brooklyn Evans, with a hitter's count, still has not faced a strike. (3-0) showing bunt takes strike all the way for the first pitch of the at-bat that comes across the plate. Banks High School, located in Banks, Oregon, about 25 miles west of Portland. And that pitch is up and in. And the second hitter of the game for Banks is going to reach on a 5-pitch walk. And now a 1-out base runner. Batting number 77, third baseman Sydney Phillips. Pitch is going to get through between second and first, all the way into the corner in right field, and trying to turn it into two. Brooklyn Evans is going to reach third after the single and an error on the throw from the right fielder. Sydney Phillips at second, 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out. Batting cleanup hitter number 9, catcher Chloe Long. Still only 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for one of the Braves' top 4 or 5 power hitters, Chloe Long. That's ripped foul, but that's going to go just beyond the hitting net off of the right field corner, 0-1. Pitch from Ray is low. It's going to bounce right at the front edge of the hitter's box. 1-1. Pitch misses low, 2-1. Two and one to Chloe Long. The pitch from Ray. Up and in, throw down to third, not in time. 3-1 the count. And one more miss from Taryn Ray. Braves are going to have the bases loaded and only 1 out, but that would put them in a double play situation to get out of the inning, not allowing a run. Pitch is high, ball 4, and now the bases are juiced for number 1, Addie Kennedy. And already an early visit to the mound from Astoria head coach Kent Palmer. I don't think this is going to be type of visit where he comes out to pull the pitcher. More of a discussion to settle her down and get the defense prepared to try to prevent runs from scoring. Very early to pull a pitcher in this situation, especially with no runs on the board. The bases are loaded with one out for Addie Kennedy. First pitch swinging, just gets a piece of it straight back, 0-1. Takes high, 1-1 strike. Pass ball would score a run. Fly ball, the outfield would score a run. Base hit could score 2. Swung on and missed on a breaking ball inside right into the catcher's glove, 1-2. May have just gotten a piece of it off the neck of the bat, but it was caught by the catcher, Finley Cameron. 1-2 pitch, swung on down the right field line, fair ball! Just inside the right field line, and a 2 RBI, 3 RBI triple for Addie Kennedy, and the Braves are on the board 3-0 with one out in the bottom of the first. Batting number 2 for Banks, left fielder Brooklyn Robinson. Still a runner at third. A major coup this would be for Banks if they're able to knock off the 4A, number 1 team in the state who has just one loss on the season. First pitch swinging, Brooklyn Robinson comes up empty on a pitch down and in. Joe's bunt. Hit square away that time. Throwback to third is in time, and that's going to be out number 2. Two strikes is the count to Addie Kennedy. 2 outs now. After a pickoff at third a moment ago. Pitch from Ray, and waves at a bad pitch, gets a piece of it though, high into the top of the back screen. Still a 2-strike count to Brooklyn Robinson. Chopped back to the pitcher on a pitch off the plate for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Addie Kennedy with the bases juiced. A 3 RBI triple into the right field corner with 1 out. Puts the Braves up early in what could be a very defensive matchup after 1 full inning. Banks 3 and the Astoria Fishermen nothing as they come to the plate for the second time in the contest.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
For more than 45 years, Housemaster has been offering residential and commercial inspection services with more than 200 locations across the U.S. and Canada. We've helped more than 3.5 million buyers and sellers make important real estate decisions. Housemaster of Southwest Portland helps local residents make the right choice when purchasing a residential or commercial property. Call Housemaster of Southwest Portland, 971-245-2500, or visit their website, housemaster.com/southwest-portland.
Leading off the top of the second for Astoria, number 22, Taryn Ray, starting pitcher. Pitch misses way outside, ball one. Leading off the top of the second for Astoria, number 22, starting pitcher, Taryn Ray. 1-0, swung on and missed on a nasty breaking ball tailing away, 1-1. One pitch, misses just outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, nasty pitch on the right front corner of the plate. Catches enough of it for strike 2. Astoria has not had a base runner yet. Pitch is swung on and missed. Down and away. The tag is applied for out number 1. Batting in the 5th spot, number 24, center fielder Lila Carlson. Starts way up high, does drop, but misses for ball 1. We have had some issues earlier before the start of the contest with heat this afternoon, 20 to 30 degrees warmer here in the press box than at ground level, and it's close to 80 degrees at field level this afternoon. Pitch is fouled back, 1-1. Kimberly Richardson, in her second inning of work, 1 out, still is not allowed a base runner. Pitch is fouled as it rolls back to the bottom of the screen, 1-2. Teams will be seeing a lot more of each other starting next year as Banks will return to 4A and the Co-op League, where Astoria already resides. Up and away, 2-2. Pitch is swung on. That's lifted all the way on a hop back to the fence for a 1-out double for Lila Carlson, first base runner and first base hit for Astoria. Still 1 out, but now a runner in scoring position. Batting 6th, number 11, first baseman Kate Berency. Left-handed hitter, first pitch from Richardson, low and away, ball 1. Now Banks with some work to do defensively. The runner in scoring position for Astoria and 1 out in the top of the second. Richardson in the circle, pitch is grounded to second. Look at the runner at first, at second, who advances to third on the play. Naomi Brown goes to first on the throw for out number 2. Runner advances to third. Number 10, second baseman Kaisa Whitsitt. Pitch is low and away, ball one. One zero pitch. Jammed her, and it's pulled foul. Close, but just left to the line up the third base side. 1-1. 1-1 from Richardson, grounded to second. Naomi Brown throw to first in time for out number 3 after it took a funny hop away from her, and then she moved back to her left quickly after she picked it up on a hop and made the toss to first for out number 3. So 4-3 to end the top of the second, and Astoria ends the top of the second with a runner at third after 1.5. Still the Braves 3 and Astoria nothing. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141. And we're back top, bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Braves, number 37, first baseman Sawyer Peters. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Braves, number 37, first baseman Sawyer Peters. Pitch is way inside, but she gets the bat on it and jams it foul into her own dugout off of first, 0-1. Oh, one pitch is taken for strike 2, and that was a pitch she should have swung at. 0-2, swung on and missed. Strike 3, foul tipped into the glove of the catcher, actually, is the indication. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Batting right fielder number 16, Lillian Potter. Pitch misses away outside. Ball 1. On attempt comes up empty on a pitch low. 0-1-1. And chopped foul off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I misspoke when I mentioned Astoria's head coach last inning. It's actually Kent Israel. Apologize for that. The pitch from Ray. Strike 3 called for out number 2. Karen Ray has come out lights out here in the second inning after giving up a 3 RBI triple to Addie Kennedy last inning. Batting number 21, center fielder Michaela Prevost. Joe's bump brings it back. Pitches down and inside. Ball one. Close pitch. Maybe outside, 2-0. Kayla may have gotten a break that time. Heading the count 2-0. Pitch taken for a strike. All the way, 2-1. Swung on and missed on a fastball with some speed, 2-2. Foul tipped into the glove of Cameron for out number 3. Braves go in order, and Aaron Ray on fire in the bottom of the second for Astoria after 2 full innings. Still Banks 3, Astoria nothing.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503 648 2341.
Leading off the top of the third for Astoria, number 18, designated player Maggie Fallour. Pitch from Richardson. This is outside, I believe, ball one. Pitch is bounced to the plate that time, 2-0. Spins the ball in her right hand off her right pant leg. Pitch misses low, 3-0. Oh, late called strike on a pitch. Let her high, right at the edge of the strike zone. 3-1. Again, Richardson down and in the dirt for ball 4. And another second base runner of the game for Astoria, and time has been called. Very quick visit to the mound. From Banks head coach Pete Rodriguez. And we resume play with number 00, Kylie Svensson, right fielder. Is way up high, ball 1. Batting for Astoria, number 00, right fielder Kylie Svensson. Outside, misses the right front corner of the plate, 2-0. And Richardson has only thrown one strike here in the third inning. Pitch is jammed to third, throw to second is in time to get the lead runner. Wanted to turn two, but 6-4 for the first out of the third for Banks. Batting number 12, Haley Svensson. Grounded to second. Naomi Brown, the underhand. And on the transfer. Oh, they are going to rule her out at second. Yeah, and that is going to draw Kent Israel out, wanting an umpire's conference on that underhand toss from Naomi Brown to Brooklyn Evans, covering second on what could have very easily been a double play. And on the transfer, don't know if maybe just sweaty hands slipped out of the grip of Brooklyn Evans as she tried to make the throw to first. Did she have the ball long enough to make the throw to first? And they are going to rule her out at second base. So that's a big second out for Banks, as it now means that there are still no runners in scoring position for Astoria in the top of the third. Number 6, Finley Camrunner, second at bat for the Fish catcher. Breaking ball high, did drop late, but up above the letters 1-0. Strike off right front side, 1-1. One like this for Banks could put them into the top 5 of the next 3A softball standings. This is dropped. Oh, off the glove of Evans. And now runners at the corners. And 2 outs. Nice effort as it dropped into shallow left field. Batting number 20, third baseman Ariana Adams. So it's been kind of a rough inning defensively for Banks in the bottom of the third. Pitch is low, ball 1. They're only going to have themselves to blame if Astoria is able to score here in the bottom of the third inning with 2 errors. One 0. Swung on, grounded to second. Naomi Brown, underhand toss. 2. Peters at first base. Keeps Astoria off the board despite 2 errors in the inning. After 2.5, still Banks 3 and Astoria nothing. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, Anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And actually now proud to be in our 11th year broadcasting Banks High School athletics. Started out audio only on platform Mixler and now have switched over to YouTube in our 5th season. Back to the top of the order for the Braves to open the 3rd with Naomi Brown, second baseman. Pitches, ripped inside the bag at first, but caught by Astoria first baseman Kate Barenzi for out number 1. Batting number 10, shortstop Brooklyn Evans. Pitch is taken for strike 1. Here, 1 pitch shows bunt, well outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 3-0 Banks. All 3 runs came on 1 base hit from Addie Kennedy on a bases clearing triple in the corner to right. And that's rolled foul off of first, 1 and 2. As we mentioned at that point in the contest, the way both these pitchers have played, those may be the only 3 runs of the game. Still plenty to go. This is going to be lifted down the right field line. Caught in foul territory by the right fielder. For Astoria. Kylie Svensson for out number 2. Number 77, third baseman Sydney Phillips. Sid recorded the first hit of the game for the Braves in the 1st inning in her first at bat. Pitch here, grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the hop and on to first for out number 3. That time, Taryn Ray trusting her defense. No strikeouts in the inning, but a deep fly ball caught in foul territory in right, and a couple of balls to the infield for the Braves. Again, they go in order in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th inning, still Banks 3 and Astoria nothing.
O'Leary Air is proudly offering Dakin Comfort Pro HVAC products. They've been serving the West Side and Greater Portland Metro since 2015. They pride themselves in getting the job done right, backed by a legacy of integrity, respect, and honesty. O'Leary Air offers competitive pricing on all their work. Give them a call today at 503-989-5251. That's 503-989-5251. Online at o'learyair.com. CCB number 239855.
Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor.
Top of the fourth inning. I believe it's Taryn Ray. First pitch is outside, ball one. Taryn Ray, starting pitcher for Astoria. Both starters still in the center circle for their respective teams, despite early visits to the mound, or visits to the circle, I should say. 1-1. Correction 2-0. Richardson misses badly, up and away, ball three. Danger of walking the leadoff hitter here in the top of the fourth inning. And catches the corner outside edge, 0-1, or 3-1. And way inside for ball four. And a leadoff walk given up by Emberly Richardson. Pinch running at first base, number 4, Olive Hopkins. Batting for Astoria, number 24, Lila Carlson. And again, misses way outside, ball one. Richardson looking at the dugout. She may be starting to get tired. Swung on. Ball had some spin on it. No play. And the throw to third. Infield base hit. Now runners at the corners and nobody out for Astoria. A chance to do some damage, down 3 runs. First baseman number 11, Kate Berenzi. Goes bunt. Brings it back, pitches down and threw it away into center field. That's going to score the first run of the game on the throwing error to second. Is chopped to first and able to make the tag for out number 1. Runner advances to third on the play. Batting number 10, second baseman Kaisa Witsit. Now Banks 3, Astoria 1, one out in the top of the fourth. Again, catches a piece of the outside corner, 0-1. Up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch, swung on, and that's going to score the second run of the game over the head of Evans at short, all the way to the wall. And the throw, gonna hold her to a double, but now the tying run in scoring position at second base. Time has been called by Chloe Long, 3-2. Banks and Riley Davis hitting for the first time in the flex position. Now, Braves head coach Pete Rodriguez has come out of the dugout, and that's going to be it for Emberly Riches as he brings a new pitcher with him, number 12. Adeline Stewart, the winner on Tuesday. So we'll take a 30-second break and be back with more of the top of the fourth inning. Braves now clinging to a 1-run lead at 3-2. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Carrie the Termite. My bug friends and I are scared for our lives because bugging out pest solutions can kill us in our tracks. Locally owned and operated with more than a decade of experience, they also offer wildlife and rodent control as well. If you want to help to send me to that great big delicious 2x4 in the sky, contact Bugging Out Pest Solutions 971-500-4111, email services at buggingoutpest.com or visit buggingoutpest.com.
And new pitcher for the Braves, number 12, Adeline Stewart, who got the win on Tuesday over Corbett, but in a much tougher situation here with 1 out in the top of the fourth and just a 3-2 lead. The tying run in scoring position at second. Catch is the corner, 0-1. Batting for Astoria, number 12, Riley Davis. The 0-1 pitch popped up out of play. The hitter's net 0-2 and a big 2-strike pitch coming from Adeline Stewart with a runner at second. Swung on, and oh! Incredible stop, and they got the runners caught, and the return to first is not in time. Runners at the corner, still 1 out. Way outside, up off the strike zone, throw back to first, or throw back to third. Kylie Svensson, right fielder for Astoria. Chopped off the plate. 1-1. Pitch is going to be lined into center field, and that's going to tie the game. Well, 3 in the first for Banks, now 3 in the fourth for Astoria, and we're tied in the top of the fourth. Back to the top of the order for Haley Svensson. Fisherman shortstop. Runners at second and third, now 2 in scoring position, and still only 1 out. Pitch cuts across inside for strike 1. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch, swung on, jammed or foul towards fence off of third. 1-2. And again, a 2-strike pitch coming for Stewart. A big moment in the game with 2 runners in scoring position for Astoria. High, throw down to third. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the fourth inning for Astoria. And chopped short. Make the tag on the runner at short. But only the second out. Now Astoria up 4-3. Catcher number 6, Finley Cameron. It's just outside, ball 1. Now it's going to go off the catcher's mask of Chloe Long. Take a moment and regroup. 1-1. Pete will come out and make sure she's okay. One ball, 1 strike, 4 runs have come across the plate for Astoria in the top of the fourth, erasing a 3-0 deficit after a bases clearing triple from Addie Kennedy to open the game offensively for the Braves. He appears set to regroup behind the plate. Stewart the 1-1. Looks at her pitch list. Badly outside. Throw to second is in time. I saw that coming from a mile away. Out number 3 comes on a pickoff at second, but the damage has been done for Astoria. 4 runs in the top of the fourth to take a 1-run lead as we head to the bottom half. good. I don't Huh? Test, test. Thank you. Bottom of the fourth inning, leading off for the Braves, number 9 catcher Chloe Long. Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Braves, catcher number 9, cleanup hitter Chloe Long. Taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Close pitch. Dropped, but I think maybe a hair too late. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Jammed her, slow roller to second. To first in time for out number 1. Number 1, designated player Addie Kennedy. Pitch taken for strike. Going 1 the count. Shows bunt, brings it back. Pitch high, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Lifted to center field or right field. Caught for out number 2. Number 2, left fielder Brooklyn Robinson. Fouled off of third, 0-1. Robinson, the hitter. Braves left fielder. Is inside the bag at third for a base hit. She's going to try to turn it into 2, and she's safe. Ooh, very close play, but the throw just came in late. And now the Braves have the tying run at second with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. That will bring up first baseman Sawyer Peters. Pitch is high, ball 1. Number 37, first baseman Sawyer Peters. Pitch is way inside, 2-0 down around the ankles. Two 0 from Ray. Taken for strike one. Drop back to the pitcher, throw to first for out number 3. And Taryn Ray gets out of a jam with a runner in scoring position after giving up a double to Brooklyn Robinson in the bottom of the 4th, but still clinging to a 1-run lead. Astoria 4, Banks 3. We go to the top of the 5th.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
And we're back, top of 5. Astoria is still a 1-run lead at 4-3. Pitch is low, ball 1. Up and in, ball 2 to the hitter Finley Cameron, Astoria catcher. Two 0 down and in. Oh, late, very late called strike, 2-1. Stewart gets a swing and a miss. Actually, I believe foul tipped into the catcher's glove by the indication 2-2. Up and away, count is full, and in danger of giving up a leadoff walk for the second straight inning. Adeline Stewart, Tuesday's starter, came in last inning. Down and in the dirt, ball 4. Number 20, third baseman Ariana Adams. Nice pitch that time. Outer half 0-1 at the knees. Got her to swing at a nasty pitch down and inside, 0-2. 2-strike pitch. Swung on, and it's going to be just over the fence beyond the Braves dugout. Still 0-2. Right between the hitting net and the fence off of first. And a runner at first after a leadoff walk on a full count pitch in the dirt. The 0-2 swung on and missed on a pitch that gets away, and no throw. Blue. 1 out. So 1 out for the Braves. Defensively, Astoria moves the runner over into second, though, in the scoring position. And Taryn Ray, starting pitcher batting for the Fishermen. Batting pitcher number 22, Taryn Ray. Is on the inside edge, jammed her, and it's going to be over the head of Brooklyn Evans. Runner at second is going to stay put. Now, 2 runners aboard and 1 out. Very hot sun starting to fade off of right field. Right in the eyesight, though, of Brooklyn Evans, and unable to come up with the catch. Batting number 24, center fielder Lila Carlson. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the knees, 0-1. Runner at second. Slides across the backside, 0-2. Stewart the 0-2 to Ray. Ground ball to short. The underhand to second, Naomi Brown. Too slow on the transfer to third. They will get the out at second, but runners at the corners, 2 outs. Number 11 for the Fishermen, first baseman Kay Perenzi. First pitch a called strike on a quarter swing, 0-1. Popped up, and Evans. Oh! Dangerous catch, got turned around, but able to find it as the ball dropped down around her knees. Route number 3 with runners at the corners, and the Braves avoid disaster this time and keep the Fish off the board with runners at the corners and keep the Fishermen lead to just 1 run as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Bottom of the fifth inning for the Braves, leading off number 16. Lillian Potter, right fielder. Leading off the home half of the fifth inning for the Braves, number 16, right fielder Lillian Potter. Goes bunt foul. Astoria 4 runs in the top of the fourth. Banks did all their damage on one swing from Gaddy Kennedy on a bases clearing triple to the right field corner. Bunt again shown. That time comes up empty. 0-2. And strike three called over the outer half. Round number 1. Number 21, center fielder Michaela Prevost. Pitches up high for ball 1. And she'll draw down to third base and make a check in with her head coach, Pete Rodriguez. Steps back in the box. The 1-0 from Ray. Bunt shown. Pitch is low. 2-0. Bunted back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time despite the slide for out number 2. And back to the top of the order, the most dangerous part of the lineup offensively for Banks. But with 2 outs, Naomi Brown at the plate. Top of the order, number 14, Naomi Brown, second baseman. Check swing foul. Right side of the back screen, 0-1. Here, one from Ray. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Thanks for running out of opportunities. Up high, ball 1. Still 2 more innings, but like to have more opportunities with Evans. Oh, that gets through the gap between third and short for a 2-out single to left. And just as we speak, Brooklyn Evans coming to the plate. Batting number 10, shortstop Brooklyn Evans. Sydney Phillips can get aboard. She's the Braves' best power hitter. Pitch is up and away, ball 1. Banks had a 3-0 lead heading into the top of the 4th. Strike 1 called on a pitch inside half. Lower half of the strike zone, 1-1. Down and in. Not going to get it. Astoria bench wanted it, but it's inside, 2-1. Ray the 2-1 with a runner at first. Inside the bag at first. Naomi Brown rounding second. The throw, it's going to get caught up in the corner. Brown's going to score. They're going to send Evans to the plate. It's late. 2-run bases clearing home run for Brooklyn Evans, and it's 5-4 Banks. Brooklyn Evans with an inside the park home run deep in the right field corner. Stayed in the park, but the right fielder lost the ball. Got trapped or caught up either in the fence or in the grass. And Kylie Svensson very late getting the ball in. The Braves now have a 5-4 lead with 2 here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Again, power at the plate with Sid Phillips, but base is empty. Slides over the outer half, 0-1. Pitch is bounced well in front of the batter's box, 1-1. One pitch from Ray, up high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch inside. Oh, just thought it was going to go inside the line at first, but it drifts foul. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Sydney Phillips, the hitter, 2 outs, but 2 runs in after the bases clearing 2-run inside the park home run from Brooklyn Evans. 2-2, chopped off the plate, maybe off of her ankle. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. For maybe some possible insurance. Go up 2 runs with a deep shot from Sydney Phillips. And this is popped up. It's going to drift foul off of first, out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Banks had a 3-0 lead, gave it all up in the top of the 4th. Had come back here in the bottom of the 5th with a 2-out inside the park home run to score 2 from Brooklyn Evans to take the lead again. And that's popped up. And it's going to drop. Sydney Phillips, able to get a bloop single to center field, got lost in the sun, and 2 outs. And Chloe Long, quite a bit of power herself at the plate. The runner at first. And a very entertaining contest. A little bit more offense than maybe we might have expected after Banks fell 3-0 at Astoria earlier this season. Ray, the first pitch to Long. Pitch is driven to center field. That's going to go back and making the catch on the run. Turning towards the fence in the right center field. Nice catch to end the 5th. But the Braves have regained the lead by the narrowest of margins with an inside the park 2-run home run from Brooklyn Evans after 5. Banks 5, Astoria 4. And we're back top of the 6th inning. Adeline Stewart continuing her work in the circle. Came in the 4th inning after the Braves had given up 4 runs. 3 in the first, 2 in the 5th for Banks, 4 in the top of the 4th for Astoria. Leading off the top of the 6th for the Fishermen, number 10, Kaisa Whitsitt. Pitch swung on, lead-off single for Kaisa Whitsitt, and it's going to get past Michaela Prevost. Tying run is in scoring position just like that. Single and an error. Number 18, designated player Maggie Falluer. Over the outer edge, 0-1. Driven to the outfield, and that's going to drop, and that's going to tie the game. And a runner, put a runner at third for Astoria. Throw is late. Still nobody out. Well, the Braves are likely going to have to try to rally now without the top of their lineup the rest of the game hitting. Tries to catch it off the back door. Low and away, ball 1. Kylie Svensson, the hitter. 1-0 the count, the pitch from Stewart. Does catch the backside that time, 1-1. One pitch. That's gonna drop down the right field line. The fly ball was caught, but a run will score on the sacrifice. 6-5 Astoria. Number 2, Haley Svensson. Astoria shortstop. Bad pitch from Stewart. May have lost the grip over the head of Haley Svensson. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 out, but 2 runs for Astoria in the top of the 6th. After Banks had done all that work to get the lead back in the bottom of the 5th. Low and away, 2-0. Three in the first, 2 in the 5th for Banks. 4 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th for Astoria, still at the plate with 1 out. 2-0 from Stewart. Rounded inside the bag at first and make it past Peters and Naomi Brown for another base runner for Astoria. Number 6, catcher Finley Cameron. Popped up. 3 players nearly come together. The ball drops foul about a third of the way up first base. 0-1. Somebody grilling hot dogs. It smells amazing. The pitch is well inside and low for a 1-1 count. Could be coming from downstairs at the concession stand. One pitch taken for strike 2. Well outside that time, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two from Stewart. Ripped foul left of third. Still, the count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at first for Astoria. For a top-ranked Astoria at 3A number 8 Banks. 2-2 the count. Finley Cameron. Adeline Stewart, the second pitcher of the game for Banks. Trailing 6-5 with a runner at first. Swung on and lifted to left. Coming in late. Making the catch for out number 2 is the left fielder Brooklyn Robinson. Number 20, third baseman Ariana Adams. Up and away, ball 1. Bowie a long look at first, considering a possible pickoff move. The 1-0 from Stewart. Down and in, ball 2. Two 0. Grounded to short. Underhand toss to second. Close play. Thought maybe throw was going to be high, and she might have gotten in under the touch of the base, but it is out number 3. Astoria, though, does enough damage to regain the lead with 2 of their own back in the top of the 6th. The Banks again with work to do, down 1.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Braves trailing by 1, 6-5. Coming to the plate, number 1, Addie Kennedy. Batting for the Braves, leading off the bottom of the 6th, designated player number 1, Addie Kennedy. Had a bases clearing triple to put the Braves on the board first, scoring 3. Shot to the corner and right. Called strike. Nice pitch. 0-1. Gray, the 0-1 delivery. Strike 2. Got to get the bat off the shoulders. Addie now behind 0-2. Pretty good volleyball and basketball player as well. Is low and away. Can't get her to chase. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Out number 1. Number 2 left fielder, Brooklyn Robinson. Had a base knock inside the line at third, her last time at the plate. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, easily for out number 2. First baseman number 37, Sawyer Peters. Pitch is up and a little bit inside, ball 1. Grounded back to the pitcher, off her glove. Throw to first easily in time for out number 3. So Braves go out with barely a whimper here in the bottom of the 6th, down to their final opportunity. We go to the top of the 7th. Astoria still a 1-run lead.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Top of the seventh, leading off for Astoria, number 22, Taryn Ray. Leading off the seventh for Astoria, starting pitcher Taryn Ray. Pitch is across the outer part of the plate, 0-1. Six-five Braves. That's going to be lobbed foul. Going to bounce across the JV fence into playable territory, 0-2. Into playable territory on the JV field, that is. Banks has not had a JV softball program in a number of years. The 0-2, strike three called for out number one. Number 24, center fielder Lila Carlson. Banks, 3 in the first, 2 in the fifth. Astoria, 4 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth. Swung on, and that's going to be driven deep to center field, but making the catch on the run for a pretty nice grab is Michaela Prevost for out number 2. Number 11, first baseman Kate Barenzi. Pitch, strike called at the knees. Stewart coming out like a pitcher possessed. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Knowing she has to keep runners off base paths, now trailing by 1, misses badly that time over the head of Barenzi, 1-1. Rounded back up the middle for a base hit, 2-out single. Number 10, second baseman Kaisa Witsit. Swung on and making the catch in the corner and right for out number 3 is Lillian Potter to end the 7th for Astoria Braves. Their final 3 opportunities, down a run.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Leading off the top of the seventh, or bottom of the seventh for the Braves, number 6, Natalie Potter. Well, Naomi Brown, it's the 8-9-1 hitters. Possibly could come to the plate. Check swing, chop foul off the plate, 0-1. Strike 2 called, looked outside, but caught enough at the plate apparently, 0-2. Strike count to Natalie Potter. First at bat, rips one foul into the back screen, still 0-2. The 0-2 from Ray. Strike 3 called, ringer up. Out number 1. Braves 2 outs remaining. Michaela Prevost batting. Number 21, Michaela Prevost, center fielder. Pitch is high, 1-0. Trips one foul high into the top of the shorter section of screen up the first base side. 1-1. Raise 1-1 pitch, swung on, chopped. Wow. 1-2 the count. Controversial play on a foul ball that just outside the bag at third, touched by the third baseman, but apparently ruled foul. Naomi Brown will return to the box. Swung on and missed. Out number 2. That was Michaela Prevost, actually. Now Naomi Brown at the plate with 2 outs. And a deflating call at third base after Michaela Prevost thought she had a hit down the left field line. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Astoria a 6-5 lead. Ray. Naomi Brown, pitch. Taken for strike 1. Shot foul off the plate, 0-2. And now Naomi Brown and the Braves down to their final strike. Had a 3-0 lead heading into the top of the 4th inning. Taken high for ball 1, so stay alive at least one more pitch. The 1-2 hitter, and now the base tying run is on base at first for Brooklyn Evans. He had a infield the park home run to give the Braves the lead back at 4-3 in the bottom of the fifth. We're at 5-4 in the bottom of the fifth. You do it again. Pitch is foul off of first. Kids over there playing badminton or something beyond the hitter's net. Ball landed amongst that group. Hope everyone's okay. The 0-1 to Evans. Again, lifted foul out of play, straight back 0-2. Again, the Braves down to their last pitch. Last time it was Naomi Brown getting hit by the pitch. If she could even just get on base, Sydney Phillips. Oh, that's going to get through. Oh, it got away from the center fielder. She thought it was going to drop into her glove. Runners at second and third. 2 outs for guess who? Power hitter and offensive leader of the team, Sydney Phillips. Steps into the box with a big grin on her face, knowing she has an opportunity to play hero. Two outs, runners at second and third. Twice this inning, Banks has been down to their final strike, and they're going to walk her to face Chloe Long. Bases loaded. Base hit possibly ends it. 2 outs for Chloe Long. Time called. Astoria has lost only once all season. They defeated Banks earlier at their place, 3-0. 6-5 here with the advantage. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, pitch down and in. A walk sends a run home and ties the game. The 1-0 outside, ball 2. Braves feeling the heat in more ways than one and the pressure, but ripped, fair ball! The Braves are going to win down the left field line. 2-run score, and that ends it. 7-6 is the final score in 7. Banks hands Astoria just their second defeat. Chloe Long, a walk-off base hit down the left field line in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs to end it. Braves twice down to their final pitch and come back to win it. Down a run in the bottom of the 7th for the 7-6 victory. Astoria just their second loss of the season. A huge win for the Braves in comeback fashion. Probably one of the greatest baseball or softball games I've had a chance to call quite a number of years. Banks with a walk-off winner, 7-6. We hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. We definitely have. We'll talk to you next week and hope you come out for the Rob Drink Invitational on Saturday starting at 10 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Have a good weekend. Good night, and God bless. Wow. The emotions of broadcast.